Góðan daginn and welcome to my podcast, the Project Pal number 38. My name is Guldur, I'm in Iceland, I live in Iceland. This is my Project Pal, a podcast about yarn, about knitting, about crocheting, about the weather, and me rambling about basically everything that falls into my head. This is I think it's my third attempt on making this video because I've just kept rambling about things that are not about knitting or crocheting or yarn. Seriously, last attempt I was suddenly going into Iceland's religious history. Why? I don't know anything about religion. This embarrassing too little to put a video out on the internet about it, but there we go. So let's start with the weather. You remember how last time we had a bit of a weather? A bit of a snowstorm that lasted like 2 days. Interrupted everything because of snowfall and winds and all that nastiness. You know what we got this week? Wednesday I go out to a wonderful winter weather. We have snow, we have just that perfect level of cold. Just a little bit wind and it's just nice and cold, if you can believe the fact that the cold can be absolutely nice. Thursday morning I go out, no snow. We are in the middle of a heat wave. So literally last week we go from minus, in my area we go from minus like 5 or 6 Celsius to plus 5 and 6 Celsius. If I remember correctly, right now we are at 6 degrees heat. I am filming this on Saturday, it's the 12th of December. We are in a heat wave. Most of the snow is gone. For the past 2 days, there has literally Thursday, Friday, a week before, snowstorm. Thursday, Friday, this week, torrential rain. Like, are they weather spirits drunk or something? Because, listen, it's December. We would like snow now. Like, not in the spring. We would like it now to be over and done with. But that's the weather. But yeah, on that note, I'm filming this on the 12th of December. You're probably gonna see it on the 13th of December, which means that it's getting really short until the 21st of December, which is, if I remember correctly, what's the word in English? Winter solstice, yes. This is good, because we are getting around, like, depending on the area, we're getting something like 3 or 4 hours, I think, of daylight. I'm not sure, because when I leave to go to work in the morning, it's dark. When I get out of work in the afternoon, it's dark. And I have not been paying attention to the daylight, except for noticing the fact that it's diminishing. Yay! But it is like just over a week until this winter solstice, which means that the days are going to get longer. What? So happy. It's going to be so nice. Getting daylight, more daylight. So, now I'm trying to remember what I actually talked about, other than things that I cannot fathom. Like, you know how the rambling goes when you start rambling, and then you like, what am I talking about? Why am I talking about that? I have been doing a little bit of work on the sweater, because I really want to be able to wear it around Christmas time. Like, it's gonna be so nice. Also a little bit festive because of red. Yeah, I'm still on this part of the loveliness. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm so looking forward to it, because listen, I've got main body done. I've got one sleeve done and attached. the other sleeve, like you remember how last weekend I was struggling with the camera because I forgot to charge the battery. Oh, excuse me, that's a burp. And then I'm trying to remember. Did a little segment of like, hey, how are you? My battery's dying. Then I did another one like, hey, how are you? Managed to charge a little bit. So I did a little knitting in the meantime because no downtime should be dead time. Excuse me, I've got the ears. Probably because this is my third attempt and I've been rambling for close to an hour. Yay! So, yes, battery, because this time I remembered to charge it and then take the battery out. Meaning that my camera could not eat the electricity while not actually working. So, yes. So now I can ramble. This is good because, again, this is my third attempt. Third! I don't know what is up with me today. It's just... Anyway, gonna ignore that. We're gonna act like that never happened because I am gonna delete the footage. Because who wants to keep footage of themselves just rambling? So yeah, last weekend I did manage to do the casting on and then a little bit of the cuff and the lobby. Look. It's just around my elbow. I am so happy with it. Where did I? Yes. Take measure. Because I already measured it once and I cannot remember how long it was. Yeah. Hey. What? Excuse me. Okay. So I should not be having this much trouble measuring something so small. It's about 29 or 29.5 centimeters. Is it this way that you can see it? I think so, yeah. So it's about 29 centimeters or roughly 11.5 inches. The finished length of this sleeve is 46 centimeters or roughly 18 inches. So I am more than halfway done with the second sleeve, meaning I am so much closer to finishing the sweater. Now I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna get it finished by next weekend, but never know. Still got today to knit and tomorrow to dedicate to knitting. So we might, and I'm gonna be really excited about doing the collar because now do you remember I did read the pattern before I started, but dear Lord, do I remember anything? No. So again, Saga Án Fléttu, this gorgeousness in red, and let's see, because I really love this pattern. It's so simple. Like we had because we can't exactly meet up because of COVID. We were gonna, okay, I'm talking about my friend group. We had really been able to meet up. We managed to meet up like this last summer for a weekend when COVID, like, the restrictions were very, very soft restrictions here in Iceland, and we did manage to meet up for like one weekend over in Akureyri, most of us. Then we were gonna meet up again in like the autumn or fall. That didn't go because pandemic hit harder. But we did manage to have like a Facebook live meeting last night, and this is the first time that I managed, but I had the opportunity to use the so my computer has an inbuilt camera, and microphone thingy, and it's the first time I had the opportunity to use it. And this is a smart computer because I did not mess it up. So it is almost 100%. This computer is almost 100% idiot proof. Like, not 100% because idiots are resourceful, we will mess things up. But we did have a Facebook live meeting and I could just be myself with people who have known me for like over 30 years. And it was so much fun. And I was talking to them about, because one of my friends was knitting a mitten. Well, we were chatting. I was too busy being a clown to actually pick up my knitting, but hey! And so obviously I showed them a little bit of what I was doing, like with this sweater, and showed them told them what pattern it was. And they got very excited when I told them that there is no increase, like this is pretty much an idiot proof pattern, because all that you do is just, you have these 3 sizes, I cannot get enough of this, you have these 3 sizes on knitting needles, you have 2 types of yarn, there are no increases, the only decreases are the ones that happen listen, I'm just literally reading this. So once I've joined all the how many sleeves? There are 2 sleeves, Gunilde. There's 2, and I've joined both sleeves to the body, right? I will be knitting like 20 rounds with the Álafosslopi, this nice thick yarn. After that, I will switch back to the Léttlopi, this nice thinner yarn. Like, yeah, apologies to the knitting. You can see a difference in the thickness, right? So this is on 8mm. I will switch over to the Léttlopi, and the knitting needles 4.5. Right. I will knit 1 round just straight stitch, and then 1 round purled. Try to remember the word. And then I will knit 10 rounds. Then I switch over to 3.5. I will knit 5 straight rounds. Then I will decrease 22 stitches. Equal, which that's the only method I will need to do. Fantastic. And the calculations are here, so I don't even need to think, because the pattern maker did all the thinking for me. Then the last round is purled, and then I cast off. There is a single round of decreases, and it's the second to last one that I knit. Hello, computer. Shush. And the phone. And yeah, that's it. That's the most complicated part. And the calculations are all fantastically done. Like, in some patterns you have to like sit down and just bring out your calculator and try and calculate like where you do the decreases. This designer, no, she does all the thinking for you. I love it. I love this pen. I can definitely recommend it for anyone who is like maybe a little bit nervous about starting to knit like sweaters, because you can definitely substitute yarn with this. Like, you can do it with any pattern. Just trial and error. And alright, so got interrupted, but I was talking about substitute yarn. You can substitute yarn in any pattern. Trial and error, or you could like get a book about it and maybe read it. I still haven't read this one, but definitely will. So yeah, I want to make this video longer than last week, but I am almost out of things to talk about. Deter. Yeah, maybe because this is my third attempt and I'm like a bit drained. But yeah, I also showed them like my shame. I haven't knitted anything with this one because I've been trying to focus on this. So I haven't actually knitted anything with this scarf yet. I want to finish it, but I did tell them about this one, and they, my friends, also got really excited about this one when I told them that, like, well, first off it's idiot proof, and then they laughed and they're like, hehe, they know me. And then I told them they trying to explain the Icelandic, and oof, I was not having. I don't think I managed to explain it pretty well, but because of the last round when you're doing the cast off, you do the drop stitch, and my friends were like, "Who?" They had questions, and I'm like trying to answer to the best of my abilities, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm not sure that I managed to explain it. But you know, the concept of dropping stitches intentionally is just, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing, and it's when you do it unintentionally, it's a source of great anxiety and emotions. So I honestly am so looking forward to just finish the sweater and then getting back to work on the dummy clap shawl. Because dropping those stitches is going to be so helpful for me. It's going to be so just good for me. So looking forward to that. I have so many projects to do and I don't have the brain cells. I just want to do everything. But also because I was talking to my friends last night, the friend who was knitting the mitten, she also said, I have so many projects going on. And I was so happy. Well, that's why I showed them like the shawl. I did not show them my book, and I did not show them the rest of the patterns. Like all my projects, that would have been maybe a little bit much, but I'm just happy. I'm so happy. I managed to like have a chat with my friends, and hopefully we're gonna do that again. Like I don't know when. Like some of them are mothers, and some of them are, you know. I think currently there's only one who is like in doing a university degree, and then there's work, and there's this, and there's that. So unfortunately, we have not managed to like just show like take any chunk of time to just meet up virtually and have a chat. But this is definitely an open door. I really hope that we manage to do this soon again. That would be so much fun. But did manage that. A little bit of meetup, so happy. And I'm getting so close to finishing this sweater. Christmas is fast approaching. I am mostly done with the presents that we are gonna be giving. We're not gonna give everyone like we do have family members who don't want Christmas presents, and I don't want to disrespect them and be like, oh, but I want to give you, because that's like, no. If they don't want presents, then I'm not going to disrespect them by giving them presents anyway, just because I want to. I still really want to. So I need to find a way around that. Like, well, like I told because it's my oldest brother, they're like, they just, he and his family just like, don't want anything. So, I don't know, I'm gonna figure something out. Maybe a card. He wasn't opposed to giving cards, so maybe that. But yeah, mostly everyone is done. So we're gonna need to send out the packages and get that all done, and then continue with the cleaning. And you can see on my expression just how excited I am about the cleaning. It's not fun. But it's the thing. Rule number one though, Christmas is not allowed to be stressful, because then it's not fun. And it's just not fun. And Christmas is supposed to be a fun time. So, can I do more hand waves? Yes. We are in the middle of a heat wave in the middle of December, and I am not happy about it. We are getting very, very close to the winter solstice, which I am very happy about. Getting close to Christmas, which fun. We continue with the knitting and crocheting, and hopefully probably tomorrow, because I am losing daylight. I'm gonna shoot another video that will be up on Wednesday, because my order from Hobby arrived this week. It arrived on Tuesday, so I have opened the box. I opened the box because it was either that or my mother opening it, and I wanted to open it. and just let me tell you, the storage box that I bought last week would not have been enough. It was barely enough for my leftover yarn from just the last two projects, like barely enough. I had to sit on it to get it closed. It would never have been enough for this yarn. So and another thing, it's so pretty, so pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna shoot that video tomorrow, and you guys get to see the pretty yarn on Wednesday. Look forward to it. I look forward to shooting it. Anyway, so yes, so lunch is on. So I'm gonna say bless for now, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bless.